Am I wrong for refusing to give up my room for my sister-in-law? My wife and I flew all the way across the globe to visit home and attend our sister-in-law's wedding. We're staying with our parents-in-law in their small house and made the plan well ahead of time. Sister-in-law says she's staying with her and my wife's grandparents before flying home. Okay, no conflicts here. Fast forward, sister-in-law flies home too and brings her baby and dog. She flew home from across the country alone and her soon husband was finishing up some classes back there. She says she'll be staying with us for a few days. Well, that turned into her planning to stay the entire time. Oh well, she said she was staying on the couch since we got here first and it was part of our plan. Her baby had to sleep in a crib that took up quite a bit of space since, again, small house. Her dog also got into tussles with my parents-in-law's dog because of dominance or whatever. She got increasingly frustrated with me specifically because I didn't immediately pick up on the quirks of living with their family. I think the breaking point was met when my wife and I went to visit my sister and stayed overnight at her place. We came back to find she was in our bedroom and the baby crib was in there too. We just thought nothing of it. We weren't using the room that night. Later in the afternoon, after the baby was awake and everyone was busy, I folded the baby's crib and set it aside in the living room since it was in the way. Sister-in-law, I guess, didn't like that, and immediately set it back up in our bedroom. Then she went up to the parents-in-law and said she has the baby and the dog, and is entitled to the bedroom, and we need to go on the couch. PIL said nope, we had our plan and she didn't stick to hers, and we weren't obligated to give the room up. The next morning she was livid and yelling at our PL saying we came out here for her wedding, she has the baby and the dog, and we have nothing more than a backpack worth of stuff per person. PIL stuck to their guns and said no. She stormed out and finally moved over to the grandparents' place, just about removed me on all social media too. Having grown up with younger siblings, I get it. Babies are tough. Her dog is also still technically a puppy, and doesn't understand he's not always in charge. On the other, my wife and I had a plan. And this isn't the first time my Sile has done this by the coattail planning and hates taking no for an answer. Furthermore, my PIL both work 2 jobs and the grandfather in all of this is seriously ill, which I think is why my Sile decided to stay with us because of the emotional charge paired with that. Everyone is pretty stressed. So, am I wrong for telling him? What would you have done? Drop your thoughts in the comments.